my song. Let's sing it. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Come on, it's gonna be fucking awesome. You know the words. It's gonna be fucking awesome. That's insane. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Yeah!
Hello, everybody. It is Friday already. It's time for my wildcard pick of the week in entertainment, and I have been on a YouTube channel kick, and I'm keeping it going. We did That Surprise Witness last week. The week before that, we did The Mind Unveiled, and this week we're doing Brian Scott. Named after the host of the channel, Brian Scott. Brian brings wonderful esoteric wisdom to the masses every week. I love his fucking channel, and we're going to chat about it because he deserves our attention. But before we get into that, I'll just remind you this past week has been great. Monday, we covered a favorite heavy metal album of mine, Anthrax's Sound of White Noise, when they switched over from thrash to groove metal. Oh, what a groovy album. So many great tunes on it. Listen to Monday's show to find out about that. Tuesday, we covered Chainsaw Man, the first anime that I really got into, and I think it'll probably end up being the first manga that I read because I love Chainsaw Man. I just think it's such a cool concept, such a cool design. A lot of things to like about Chainsaw Man. You can check that out on Tuesday, that was on Tuesday's episode. Wednesday, we talked about the Volume 2 for the Energon Universe Transformers comic that Robert Kirkman's producing, written by Daniel Warren Johnson. I covered Daniel Warren Johnson's Volume 1 just a few weeks ago. It was so fucking good, the sequel, that I had to come on here and gush about it. It's literally 10 times better than the first one. First one's great. This one's 10 times better. It was so awesome. I handed it to my son Cassidy. He read it in a day and got back to me this afternoon and said he really loved it. Awesome shit. And then yesterday, Thursday, we covered Harry and the Hendersons. Wonderful creature feature. Not a scary one you can watch with the family. A Bigfoot movie, PG, starring John Lithgow. Very funny, very fun, wholesome, heartwarming. Really, it'll leave you in a wonderful place when you see it. We're going to talk about Brian Scott's YouTube channel in just a second. But tomorrow, I'm sad to say, we're going to be celebrating the life and career of Sam Keith, and I'm only sad to say that because he passed away. He passed away this past week, and the Max is what Sam is best known for, but Sam is one of the most incredible artist who's ever walked this earth, and honestly, he is probably the number one artist who made me want to draw. Like, seeing his work made me want to draw. And I'm going to talk about that tomorrow on the Saturday show as we celebrate that stuff. Sundays, every Sunday, I do Everything They Don't Want You to Know. That's my conspiracy theory / esoteric wisdom show. There's a lot to get from that. In the age of Jeffrey Epstein and fucking disclosure and stuff, you really need somebody like me in your life. It doesn't have to be me, but just somebody who's looking at this stuff, who's not afraid to look at this information and to bring it to you. And I'm bringing you all of the most important things that I can find. So check that out, Everything They Don't Want You to Know. And if you love music and listen to the Monday's show here when we do the albums, I do full coverage of entire careers of my favorite bands. I've done 55 episodes so far. It's called All Your Favorite Bands Suck. 55 of my favorite bands. The last one I did was Grandson, one of my favorite modern acts. And I'm about to do an episode on the Black Keys. So if you love music, you should be listening to that show. I'm JBS at blacklightdistrict.studio. You can write me and tell me I suck. You can write me and tell me I'm awesome. You can write me and recommend awesome things that I should read or watch. I love hearing from you guys. And blacklightdistrict.studio, that's my company. We produce boutique comic books and boutique music. There's hundreds of songs and a dozen comic books for free, ready for you to check out, like King of Kings, Fucking for Our Future, Mythic Legions. So much great stuff for you to read. Hours and hours of entertainment on blacklightdistrict.studio. So go over there and enjoy the stuff. Fuck all of these platforms and letting them suck all the money out of your face and your body. And enjoy some entertainment absolutely for free. And support me. I appreciate it. And all my wonderful friends. There's so many people that I work with who are just, it's like the stuff that I make is great, not just because of me, but because I work with great artists and great editors and just wonderful people who help me get all this stuff done. So if you want to support some wonderful people beyond just me, please go to blacklightdistrict.studio and dive in. All right, without further ado, I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening to the show. Thank you for helping me to continue to grow this show to the big platform that it is becoming for me. I just, I can't thank you guys enough. Without listeners, there's no platform, there's no podcast. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. I hope at this point in time, all the recommendations that I've made, that I have been able to make some sort of positive impact on your life in terms of getting great movies, getting great books, getting great music in front of your ears, eyes, and face. All right. So today, we are going to talk about Brian Scott. His platform is YouTube. I'm sure he probably is available in a couple other places, but generally speaking, I follow him on YouTube. Brian Scott is the host of Brian Scott's channel. It's an esoteric philosophy kind of readings, chapters from books and stuff like that. The content, is like based around consciousness and metaphysical books, guided meditations, spiritual and mystic teachings, and it's got a total audiobook style readings. Brian's reading passages from this book, and he has a wonderful voice. That's like one of the best parts about Brian Scott's channel is just, you just recognize his voice as soon as you hear it, and there's just such a soothing, calming energy about him and the way that he delivers this information, and very earnest. He just unassuming, not egotistical. Like you might take my stuff as like harsh, Jesse's often confident, I'm very in your face or whatever. Brian's super laid back and just like really chill, and really appreciate it. Just the softness, because he's giving you such high level wisdom, but it's all coming from this like super innocent place, like as if he's not delivering some of the highest wisdom you've ever heard in your life. It's really impressive. Some of the core subject matters on his channel include law of attraction, and manifestation. A lot of similar stuff. If you listen to Everything They Don't Want You to Know, my esoteric wisdom channel, the first dozen or so episodes are all about hermetic principles and universal law. Most of his subject matter ultimately kind of revolves around that stuff. There's a lot more, but like a bulk, let's say 60% of it is kind of revolving around universal laws and hermetic principles, which includes the law of attraction. And also, just other general esoteric philosophy that might not necessarily be exactly like or exactly included in hermetic principles and universal law, but are within that wheelhouse, as well as spiritual psychology and meditation, historical metaphysical writers, and new thought and consciousness teachings, often being brought to us through channelers who are doing regular channeling, regular channeling ceremonies and bringing forth consistent information. And he's listening to all of it, and he'll bring us one of the day's channelings with some of the information that they channeled out of thin air that is very heartening and really explains a lot and very illuminating. And, he's wise enough to kind of know what he's looking for and bring back great information time and time again. I've been trying to get my brother Cody and his wife Tanya. They do a show called Acid for Squares. If you don't listen to Acid for Squares, they're on YouTube as well. And they do a podcast like format for Acid for Squares. It is an excellent show, and they have guests a lot of times, expert guests, and I've been trying to get them to bring on Brian Scott for a while because I think the world of him. Anyway, some of the books and thinkers that are featured, and I'll add a few more to this list in a little bit, but Neville Goddard, who's really, like, if you've ever heard or read anything from Neville Goddard, man, he's a worthwhile person to listen to, as is Manly P. Hall. Other people like Florence Scovel Shinn, people who might be a little bit less known to you, or Napoleon Hill or Joseph Murphy. The channel has a large and loyal spiritual self-development audience. Hundreds of long-form videos and readings on his channel. I mean, really, there's just like so much to get out of here as I turn you on to this. It's almost like overwhelming to take all this in at once, but he's just constantly sharing great little pieces. And once you get him into your YouTube feed and things get suggested, I'm sure things are going to come up in your feed that you're going to find very, very compelling. There's a reason why he has such strong engagement, especially with meditation and philosophy community, and regular uploads multiple times a week, very consistent channel and consistent viewership. he focuses on accessible explanations of esoteric text, which is exactly what I care about the most. And in my teaching and everything that I try to do, I just want it to be accessible. I don't want it to be like you got to go read a dictionary in order to understand what people are talking about. I think it's really dumb when people approach it that way, and Brian is not at all. This show acts as a bridge between old metaphysical writers and the modern audience who's adapting this stuff to their own lives right now. Combines audiobooks, narration, with guided insight from him. So he'll be reading something and then he'll jump in and he'll talk about what we read at the end and point out a couple different things that maybe you didn't necessarily notice or think about. He's really just wonderful like that. I'm so grateful to have Brian Scott in my life in some way through this YouTube. This will definitely appeal to you if you're spiritual, philosophical, or somebody who is looking for more self-development. I mean, this stuff is going to help. There's a lot of long-form content here, and it all really works well. It's all podcast-style listening. So, as somebody who listens to my podcast, throw this YouTube shit on in the background. You don't have to watch it. Just put it on in the background. There's so many esoteric thinkers emerging in modern culture right now because it's important, because we need this stuff now more than ever. And this level of education is the education that we all really need. It's like, how come they didn't teach us how to do our taxes? And how come they didn't teach us, how to combat depression and anxiety and what to do about bullies and so many things? And how should we be thinking about our life? And how should we be thinking about our finances? How should we be doing all of this stuff? Nobody teaches you anything. But go into Brian Scott, and I just, pulled up like his videos. Like these are like latest or popular. He's got 8-hour deep sleep meditation for large sums of money, guided meditation, large sums of money. I mean, hey, look, I know some of you people might go, oh, deep seated meditation for large sums of money. I promise you, putting your brain into a place where you want to put it, thinking in the terms that you want to think of large sums of money and things like that, these are good things. So, this is and he does really wonderful meditation stuff, just getting these things in your mind, connected to so many different writers like Neville Goddard and whatever else who have spoken about money and ways to think about money and ways you're supposed to do it. And he's making these really, really intelligently designed meditation experiences for you. So, I mean, fucking take advantage of that, man. From a 30-minute guided meditation to a deep sleep meditation that's 8 hours long. It's just incredible. And then lengthy videos, like one of the recent ones that he made, which is really, well, it's not that recent actually, from 5 years ago, CIA on time travel and holographic reality, the gateway process. I just named my album that I just finished, the 432 gateway process, because of the CIA's gateway process for consciousness that is in one of their CIA documents. He's reading all about it. I happen to know a lot about that, so I hadn't read his done his thing, but he's reading excerpts and all these little bits that are actually said by the CIA. Neville Goddard, The Feeling is the Secret, more deep sleep meditations, the divine wisdom of Rumi, who's he was like a monk or whatever. Dr. Joseph Murray, How to Attract Money. These are just abridgments, him taking sections from books, that he thinks are the most meaningful bits. Edgar Cayce, Amazing Interpretation of the Book of Revelation. Deep Sleep Meditation for Quantum Jumping into Your Dream Life. There's so much here. Guided Meditation, Winning the Lottery. This will activate your mind to manifest money within 24 hours. Again, I don't necessarily believe that you're going to do the meditation thing and you're going to win the lottery. I do believe that simply by starting to think in prosperity and starting to put some of these money meditations into your reality, yes, I do think that they are majorly beneficial. Where are you putting your energy? Where are you putting the weight of the moment? What are you focused upon? That tends to manifest in your reality. So all of these things. But I mean, he also has like love activations, romantic love activation, manifest a specific soulmate person, a lot of things like this. But his whole channel is dedicated to sort of the work and the writing of these various esoteric masters universe who have been telling us that we need to visualize, we need to get a real handle on what we want to see change and know that we have the power to change it. And that is what Brian Scott is all about, bringing you all of the people who have ever said that we need to do that, who have ever said that you're powerful and you need to get control of your mind, and then giving you some of the guidance that they have given along the lines of meditation and past life regressions and any other things that might be something that would help you get your mind right and manifest in your physical reality all the things that you might want to see there. I could go on for forever reading all the various different scholars and people that he's been, quoting and talking about. Walter Russell, Earl Shaoff. I mean, just so many major thinkers and esoteric speakers and teachers from throughout the eons, the old and new and recent, and now people channeling aliens and Arcturians and other stuff. Like, I mean, he'll bring channelings from Arcturians and Pleiadian collectives and all this stuff. None of it is stupid. None of it is lame. It is all in alignment with the same line of thinking and the same line of information, a line of thinking and information that I was turned on to maybe 20 years ago now, and I have dedicated my life to figuring out how to get my mind right and think the way these ancient masters do and more recent masters do, and the way my friend Brian Scott is trying to get himself to think. I don't know Brian personally, but I feel like he's my friend because I get to deal with him through this channel all the time. So thank you so much, Brian. Thank you for your channel, man. You have provided me with hours and hours and hours of wonderful engagement, wonderful wisdom. You've passed on the wisdom of so many geniuses to me, and I thank you. This me promoting your channel is this one little thing that I can do for you. I hope that my listeners will give you a chance. Brian Scott on YouTube, just so much wonderful gifts from the gods on Brian's channel. You should go check it out right now. Anyway, that's it for me for today, for the Wild Card Friday. I will be back tomorrow for Saturday's Mother Show, and I am going to sadly, happily, I don't know what you describe it, celebrate the life and death of Sam Keith, the creator of The Max, one of the greatest comic book artists who ever lived. So I hope you'll come back tomorrow. It'll be a sad one, but hope you'll come back and join me for another fucking awesome episode of The Coolest Alive tomorrow, Saturday. See you then. You've been listening to Coolest Alive with me, your host, Jesse Blaze Snider. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe for more excellent entertainment recommendations. Thanks for listening.
It's gonna be fucking awesome. Come on, it's gonna be fucking awesome. You know the words. It's gonna be fucking awesome. That's it, see. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Yeah! Coolest alive. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Stay with your tribe. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Revenge of the Geeks. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Week after weeks. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Laughing with you. It's gonna be fucking awesome. And crying sometimes too. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Spelling it out. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Making you shout. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Talking some shit. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Living your shit. My voice gonna be fucking awesome. Food in our mouth. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Get in the mouth. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Tell all your friends. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Call my It's going to be fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Just wait. You'll see. You'll all see.
You'll all see.
The podcast playground.